And we're back. Probably, I will cut this into 2 episodes because it's easier that way. Anyway, move on. A lovely condo 48 minutes away. This is your safe house? It's cute. Well, it's my mom's place. She's at bingo. Alright, well here's what we need. Your map, a printer, some thumbtacks, and like 40 meters of red string. She actually might be the only person I know who has that combination of items lying around. I like her already. Let's get to it. Zan's mom is great. So how does this work? You drag string between us to prove we're friends? Yes. Likes, complicated cases, good filing systems, skulls of every kind. My cat Daryl, not mutual. Dislikes, Steve Clark, traffic warlock, the Rushwater police, loose ends. Hobbies, scrying, crying, interrogating Daryl when he does a crime. Very real. Blurg, I hate writing bios. I'm a storm witch, a private investigator, and a legal guardian to one emotionally distant cat. For the last 3 years, I've been finding missing people the cops wouldn't or couldn't, but it doesn't pay well and work is drying up in... Oh shit, these notes are smaller than I realized. Zan's thing sounds serious and I think I can help, so off I go. Real. Zan Vesker. Likes naval history, Ma's spiced apricots, real. Friends succeeding, assault staves. That's adorable. Dislikes, memory tests, decisions, dairy, being asked about his dislikes. Hobbies, providing emotional support, providing fire support, backgammon. Zan is an extremely old, what the hell, Jen? Retired Special Forces operative who can see the future. Actually, he can only see 1 second into the future, but it's in a breach and clear operation, that's a big deal. Zan used to serve under Liv Kennedy in the DSR Navy until she was lost in action. Now that she's back with a violent unknown agenda, Zan worries he might be the only one who knows how dangerous she is or how to counteract her power. He's probably overblowing it, though. I can't speak today. Liv Kennedy, who has such a cool photo, by the way. Likes acting quickly, acting decisively, acting like a prick. Yes. Dislikes weakness, slowness, stourness. Town in Norland. Hobbies, dodgeball, don't play her at this. Bloody knuckles, don't play her at this. 100-meter sprint, don't race her at this. Liv was the DSR Navy's star covert operative. She's able to move on a different timescale to the rest of us, rendering her actions effectively instantaneous. It's absolute bullshit. She vanished on her last official op with Zan and disappeared for 2 years. Now she's back with a team of Special Forces wizards cutting a bloody path through the powder keg of southeastern geopolitics like a bull in a house of cards. Yes. Rushwater PD, a team of Special Forces wizards led by Liv Kennedy breached the Rushwater Police Department, killing 14 and busting out a prisoner, Dessa Banks, who I love. Zan arrived hot on their tail, arguably too hot. The cops assumed he was part of it. I heroically rescued him. Too much, Jen? And we got out alive, but we're not popular in the DSR now. Who could have guessed it? Shooting up a police station doesn't make you very popular. Anyway, Zan served under Liv, who led a strike on that. So much reading. Dessa Banks. Mob doctor? We're not sure. I walked in on Banks right after she shot the mobster I was tracking, Jiren Wexler. According to her file, she used to be a surgeon at Rushwater General, but dropped off the grid a year ago and is now a mob doc for the Druid Mafia. Now Liv Kennedy has abducted her at massive risk, and we're all left panicking about what she knows about Banks that we don't. I know. Reactor. One of the biggest and by far the most effective private military outfit in the world. For years, Reactor have done the DSR's dirty work, but now that they've hit a police station on Rushwater soil, they've bitten the hand that feeds them and swallowed it whole. All bets are off. And Liv abducted Odessa, and reactor employs Liv. Hey, that all makes sense to me. No rush if you want to rearrange or go over the details, though. I don't. This is actually a nice map. I like it a lot. We never see that, I don't think. I don't know. There's a lot of fun little places in here. Jadasa is, I think, right here, actually. Or that's just the water name. I don't really know. Okay, move on. Okay, so we have no idea why Liv took Banks. At this point, I'd settle for where she took Banks. Oh, I can answer that. Seriously? Give me 6 newt bones and a vial of her blood and I can scry her location to within 3 meters. Okay, newt bones sound doable. Yeah, I've got an arrangement with the pet shop downtown. But how do we get a hold of her blood? The cops would have taken it when they booked her, part of a standard DNA log. It'll be at the evidence lockup in Stonecliff. It is that guarded? Heavily, but I know a guy there who owes me. I helped him find his skink last June. As long as they haven't heard about the clusterfuck at Rushwater yet, I bet I can just ask him. This'll end well. Stonecliff evidence lockup, where Jen knows a guy. Jen, I think they heard about the Rushwater thing. Now they get efficient? Honestly, yeah. Yeah. These are optional extra goals that boost a wizard's confidence. As in life, confidence is only needed to wear more daring outfits. Try for them, but don't stress it. You can always come back to get them later with any new perks you've unlocked. They vary each level, mouse over them to find out what they are this time. And this is where it gets hard. I am going to try and get all of the confidence points, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to throughout this run. Zan finished with all team members at full health. Jen defenestrate 2 hostiles with a gale grenade. I can actually do both of those right now. Well, not quite right now. I need to move her first. But gale grenades are my favorite ever. They're very good, and I like that. I can hide from that guy. Okay, I should have done that differently. Okay, well either way that would have happened, so whatever. Gale grenade. Static blast. You in the face. Shoot you. Move here. Grab intel and take cover. Take cover. And turn. Oh wait. Huh. That door just never got breached. That's interesting. So what we're gonna do now is get over here. I shouldn't have done that. I should get over here because I can do that. Then I can do this. I forgot about that guy. We're just gonna shoot you instead. Oh crap, I shouldn't have put Jen there either. I'm good at this game, guys, I promise. Shoot you in the forehead. And move here. And I guess just take cover for both of them, because he's gonna shoot me if I don't. Sad. get defenestrated, idiot. Oh wait, actually. Right, I need... Okay, well, we're gonna redefenestrate you. Shabingus. Seal door. Done. I'm very smart and good at this game also. And 1 confidence point. Alright, what are we looking for? A blue folder. Her blood's in a blue folder? No, but her file will tell us where they're storing it. Okay, so just grab every blue file I see. Yep, unless your time brain lets you read them instantly or something. I can do 1 second of reading 1 second sooner than I otherwise would. That doesn't sound like it's gonna do it. No. Breach? Breach. They're amazing. Ooh, we get the time boost now? Breach. Let a single teammate perform 2 actions in 1 turn. Deal with all enemies by the end of turn 1. I think this is where I started failing with this goal. 'Cause, what the flip? We're just gonna seal this door. Bruh. That works too, I guess. And then... breach. Oh, I need to be within visibility of her. Time boost. Fuck, bro. Time boost. 3 bolt burst. Actually. Okay, yeah, no, I can't do any of that. Da-da-da. Then. He's not. Oh, he isn't. I saw it with her. Cool. Grenadier. Get zapped, you absolute buffoon. Ooh, and I can do it again. And while I can't do that, I can do this. But I shouldn't. Sad. Kind of, actually. No, that won't do anything. Oh well. That goal did not last long. Get wrecked, you absolute buffoon. And right, that guy doesn't do it like that. We're just gonna move right here. Grab intel. Seal. Get shot. And static blast. I'm much better with the defenestration. Where are you going? Both of these overpasses lead to the next building. We can do it in tandem. Okay, but you get shot the moment you walk through that door. Oh, good note. Let me breach first. I can take care of it from my side. This is correct. You just kinda do that. Cause predicted bolt to fire before the 4C phase. Defenestrate 3 hostiles in 1 turn. I think we can actually almost do that. Hell yeah. So yeah, we're gonna predict a bolt here. Because when Jen breaches, now that Mr. Guy is gone, we can use the laptop and that immediately fires it. Which is very nice and I like it a lot. Is there anybody I can static blast? I can. What if I did it like... Okay, I can't do it like that. Cancel, static blast window. Actually, I should shoot that one out a window. That guy can be kicked out later then. Okay. Oh, right. Breach. Predictive bolt. And that guy is dealt with. Breach. And then... I think I have to defenestrate those 3. Gonna grab that. We're just gonna kick him out of the window for now. And then... Oh, I should not have done that. We're gonna wait to breach until next turn. End turn. Breach. I just don't know how I'm supposed to defenestrate these 3 at once. Though I probably am doing it wrong. So, you know. Time boost. And then you can just also go out of the window. End turn. Man, that how long is that supposed to go? Okay, well, that would do it. We're just gonna get rid of you real quick. Then breach. Get rid of you. Let's see. get some more intel. I don't actually think that transfers over between rounds, but like, I like getting it anyway. Oops. Okay. Found Banks. She was between Jubba and Hiddlesbottom, logically. We've all found ourselves there. This says her blood samples in fridge 5, room 304. So 1 floor up? Great, let's go. Hooray! You brought the newt bones? I don't leave the house without 6 to 20 newt bones. Jesus. Okay, so where is she? She is about 100 meters east. Did you perform the spell 100 times too small? Nope, she's in the next building. And what's that? Controlled substances, I think? Why would they break her out of one police station just to take her to another? I don't know. Wanna go find out? After I realign some time crystals, yes. Steve, you're sure this is every gram of blue you have? Yep, every seizure in the DSR ends up here. Alright, Bori, light it up. All will burn! In very mild fire. It is not mild fire, that's a total misnomer. I should not have to take this from a traffic cop. I'm a traffic warlock, and you're a failed arsonist. I'd like to see you untangle the M6 spaghetti junction with some lukewarm flames. Lukewarm? As much as I'd love to hear where this clash of intellectual titans goes, we have a ride to catch. Also, hello, Banks. Steve, stick around and make sure your cop pals don't put this out. Here. Bori, bring Banks. Cool. Well, that exchange raised a lot more questions than it answered. Is Liv's team burning mana? Why? He sniffs. Not for the smell, I'm guessing. Fair enough. Why do Rushwater PD even have this much mana? The street value of this must be billions. They're supposed to destroy it all at the end of every month. Maybe Defense told them to. I've heard of states stockpiling it on the QT. No one has a military use for it yet, but they're all scared someone's gonna find one. That's foreshadowing. That was that fire guy I was telling you about. Oh right, I do remember him now. So when I said fire guy earlier, you didn't think of the guy, you know, who's permanently on fire? You meet a lot of colorful characters in this line of work. Aren't you unemployed? That's what I mean. Real and true. So who is he? Borikash, the less lethal pyromancer. How does that work? I think his flames are quite hot, but not fire hot, you know? Like, you can't go on about your day, but it's more of an aloe vera situation than an impromptu cremation. You look like you want to ask something. Who's the guy in the Dayglow robe? That's Steve. Steve Clark, traffic warlock. I keep running into him on my cases, and I always forget what a slimy prick he truly is. Wow, Jen. Shit. Get fucked, Steve. Can we take it? How good are you at dodging spectral cars filled with skeleton ghosts? Never made it past regionals. Let's see if that cuts it. Fuck Steve, man. All my homies hate Steve. Finish with all team members at full health. Defenestrate Steve Clark, traffic warlock. You bet your fucking ass I am. Fuck Steve. All my homies hate Steve. As it were. Actually, if I Gale Grenade him before I do that, would I then? No. And hopefully he won't run directly back. Okay, yeah, it doesn't say that. And then... I don't know if they'll walk that. Well, they did, but not enough. Okay, that's fair. It's okay. We're gonna just gale grenade you and static blast your ass out the window. Goodbye, Steve. Get fucking wrecked. Oh hey, I should have moved Jazan right here because I can seal that door. So then, kill grenade is per use. And static blast. Seal door. Well, this is going to become a problem imminently. Jesus. This is a lot. Then we're just gonna finish him off. Oh, there's another one right there. Okay, well. Wait a damn minute. I can predictive bolt that. Then we're gonna move right here and get kablammed. Seal. Boom. I'm a best. As I said, defenestrations are not my thing. My jive, if you will. Steal a murderer's blood? Complete. Use it to track them down? Complete. Defeat Steve Clark, police warlock, in combat? Complete. Defeat Steve Clark, traffic warlock, in conversation. Well, he certainly has done some difficult He certainly has some difficult self-examination to do in the days and weeks to come. Zan level up. Let's fucking go. +1 damage. Once per turn, when a teammate uses their standard attack, take a free shot at that target. And then if the shot knocks someone out, it can be used again this turn. If the shot fires on your turn, gain +1 mana. That's actually really good. I don't know why I didn't do that last time. I'm doing supportive fire though, because it's very useful. And we now have 2 whole confidence and 4 for Zan. We can almost get his Dark Arts kit, which is honestly really cool looking. I like it a lot. Not quite as much as Blackout, but it's up there. Didn't like that guy, right? Steve was always an asshole, but he's never actively thrown a ghost car at me before. New low. When we get back, can you scry again to find out where they took Banks? Oh, no need. Blood scrying updates in real time for up to 36 hours. Shit, that's impressive. Can't beat blood for utility hexes. Where is she now? North by 80 kilometers already? Is that possible? Is she moving? Give me a sec. Yes. Extremely yes. Got like 400 meters since you asked. They've got a chopper. Of course they've got a chopper. Man, chasing a multi-billion-dollar PMC's best operatives by public transport is surprisingly hard. Where do you think they're headed? Laboli. Reactor has a black site west of Aldo, a nice quiet place where they can do what they want to prisoners like Banks. Then I guess we're going to Laboli. Yep. In like 14 hours when the next ferry leaves. Can we stay at your mom's place tonight? Yeah, she'd love that. She should be back from bingo by now, actually. We love Zan's mom. Back to Ma's for a nice cup of tea. Oh lordy, you didn't tell me we were having company, Zan. I'm not doing that voice. I would have cleaned. God, what must you think, Duck? That I live in filth. Actually, I think it's lovely, Miss Vesker. Or... This is Jen. Do you remember I mentioned her? You know, I don't remember my own name half the time, Duck. Lovely to meet you, though, Jen. Can I get you a brandy? Or something stronger? What's stronger than brandy? Oh, I'm glad you asked, Duck. A woman after my own heart. Zan, you didn't finish the skullcracker, did you? You finished the skullcracker, Ma. In June. Oh, nonsense. To Jen. He's a terrible liar, this one. A liar and a drunk. It takes after his father, I suppose. And his ma. Oh my god, Ma. Now, how long will you kids be staying? Just the night, if that's okay, Ma. Of course, love. Stay as long as you like. Where are you off to tomorrow? Liboli. Oh, how wonderful. Oh, you must take Jen to the Naval Museum in Aldo. You remember, where I used to take you on your birthday? Oh, she'd love it, Zan. We're there to stop a team of Black Ops wizards torturing a hostage and starting World War V, Ma. I'm not sure there will be time for the museum. Oh, it's such a lovely country, Jen. Not like here. Didn't you and Dad flee for your lives because a pharmacorp tried to kill him for whistleblowing? Well, every country has its problems, Duck. Have you been, Jen? I have. Actually, it's where Zen and I met when I did my mandatory tour. Oh, so you know. Lovely. I expect he's told you his origin story? Zan winces. That's not what we call it, Ma. And I'm sure she doesn't want to. Oh, I absolutely want to hear your origin story. Oh god. Don't we have a map update? I saw your map. It's lovely to see you doing crafts again, Duck. I'm glad someone's finally using those wretched thumbtacks. I bought that box in 1943 and I've scarcely made a dent. That's a long time ago. What's it about? There's no easy way to say this, Miss Vesker, but your son is terrible at filing. I had a system! I just never got around to making the system. Ah, you got your father's spirit, Zan. Aw, that's sweet. No, he had a terrible spirit. Just a dog shit spirit. Ma! Well, I'm sorry. But that man would give up on anything. I once saw him give up on a spoon. Slipped out of his hand and he just left it there. Ate pudding with his fingers. Flimsy soul, too. Alright, let's get Liv's team on here. I love this game. Borikesh. Zan, you're gonna have to take this one because I'm honestly still not sure I understand this guy's deal. Fine. His talent creates a magical fire that never gets above a certain temperature, so it won't incinerate you, you'll just pass out from a heat stroke. Given that, it's a little weird that he joined a team that's been killing people all over the globe, but here we are. And Steve Clark. Smarmy prick who can, I guess, summon phantasmal apparitions of long-dead highway traffic that hurt a lot if they hit you. He was always the department's darling, but now he seems to be working with the team who just hit Rushwater PD, and I don't think the station knows it yet. It's killing me that I wasn't around to rat him out to his fan club. I forgot that they liked him. It's very easy to forget that people like Steve, because I don't like Steve. He's an asshole. And the mana stockpile. Zan's mom was good enough to put us up while we figure out our next move, and her place is off the map. Or, it was. Yes. I was hoping I'd be able to waltz into the Stonecliff lockup before they heard what went down at Rushwater, but no such luck. We managed to get the blood sample they took off Banks when they booked her, though, so I can track her with a scrying spell. We didn't have to look far. She was in the next building, still with the team who took her. They were there to burn an alarmingly large stockpile of confiscated mana. Why though? Seized street mana. Unlocking your craft tends to happen when a life-threatening situation brings it out of you. If you're not willing to wait for one, why not create it yourself? 10 grams of street mana in a shot of absinthe is a simple, wildly expensive recipe for a huge risk of brain damage or death. Beryllium calcite activates the craft center of the brain, and some people unlock a temporary power while the high lasts. It's not permanent though, and when you don't know what your power is, there's a whole range of ways to die finding out. Cut it with MDMA or acid and you've got street mana. It's a misnomer. The few who can get a hold of beryllium sell it to trust fund kids at mansion pool parties, or moneymen by private courier. Millionaires who think they're invincible, mad that there's a type of power they don't have yet. The stockpile at Stonecliff must be years of seizures. Why didn't they destroy it? More to the point, why did Liv? Basically, Jesse, we need to make fancy meth. Stored at the Stonecliff lockup and burned it. And here's the black site. Taken to black site. Zan thinks this is where they're taking Banks, and the direction I feel them heading in backs it up. Because they're very smart. This is already so much more organized than my last time. Love it. You're out of brandy, so I made tea. Do you really want the story? It's longish. Of course. Ooh, you'll love this, Jen. Building it up isn't helpful, Ma. Okay, so this was Riasi 78. We're on escort duty for this RNS diplomat. And our APC driver, Valdini, she's hearing a noise she doesn't like from the chassis. We pull over, and of course as the FNG, she sends me under there to check. All I find I find 3 kilos of plastic, colored wires, blinking red light, the works. I don't know if I have seconds or minutes before it blows. I don't even have wire cutters. All I can think of is to rip all the wires out at once. But as soon as I think of it, there's this flash of pain, so sharp I think it's blown already. But it's still there. So I think about just ripping out the green wire, and flash, it hits me again. Then I think about ripping out the blue wire though, nothing. I just see myself doing it, clear as day. So I do it. Red light goes off, and I just fucking collapse. And that's it. That's how I unlocked. Adrenaline, delirium, and a desperate need to do exactly what it turns out I can do. So did they put you on bomb defusal after that? No, it turns out most bombs blow whichever wire you cut. Once I could foresee without passing out, the brass put me through a craft training program to help control it, then fast-tracked me to Special Forces. That's where I met Liv. Who was trying to blow you up? The bomb was a merc job, but this was Riasi in the 70s. There's no way Chapel money wasn't behind it. Ooh, Chapel comes back later. What did Valdini say? Her reaction focused very much on being right about the dragging noise and much less on the discovery that I could see through time. Good story. I don't know where he gets it, Jen. Not a magical bone in my body, nor your father, especially not your father. He'd suck the magic right out of anything. It's not hereditary, Ma, but you might have something. You've just never been in a life or death situation that required it. Well, it's certainly not shut your father up about the quickest route to downtown after 5 p.m. That came up all you like, and I thought my life was over every time. We'd better get some rest. First ferry to Laboli, 7 a.m. I love them. They're delightful. First ferry to Laboli, 95 minutes late. So my contact got back to me. She knows a guy who delivers supplies for Reactor. He's gonna let us ride in with a shipment of bathroom supplies and pornography. Always right in style. If we do stop World War V, I hope someone gives us a lift home. Banks hasn't moved, which fits with her being held at the black site. If she's still there, Liv's still there. My gut says they need her for something. If you're right about the stakes of this, we need to get there yesterday. I feel like we've moved about 4 inches in 2 hours. Yeah, this is torture. I'm gonna find somewhere to kip. And we'll do chats next time because this is already 40 minutes long. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.